What's good, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. And it's been a minute since it's been just you and me, but I recently went to Miami and traveled, and I thought of some good videos that I want to put out for you guys. And this is broken down to two parts. The first part is how to travel but not knock you off your fitness goals, because I know it's hard to travel and vacation and without knocking you off your fitness goals. And the second one is just about Miami and some places that you might want to check out if you're ever going. So stay tuned to part 2, but for now, this is part 1 of my trip to Miami. Let's get into it. All right, so first thing to do when you're preparing your trip to vacation is to plan. So usually you plan your trip or vacation like 6 months to a year in advance. So you have to know that, oh, okay, I'm going to want to, eat at this restaurant when I go. I'm going to want to cheat on this day. So let me be stricter on my diet. Don't deprive yourself. Don't go too far, but be strict on your diet and your exercising for that 6 months leading up to, so that way you can afford to, cheat 1 or 2 days. That's very important, to not be prepared. Secondly, which goes hand in hand with being prepared, is to properly know what is at your hotel or living situation, meaning, do they have a gym? Do they have a place for you to walk and run? Do they have open space for you to do a YouTube workout? There's things that you have to prepare for. One of the first things I do if I'm staying at a hotel is, what's the gym situation? You don't have to have everything, obviously, that you have at your home gym. You just need the basics, some dumbbells, a treadmill would be nice. Luckily, the place that I stayed at even had a Peloton, so it's like nothing was too far off to what I normally do. I think they just didn't have like a solid bench that I felt comfortable with. But it's not about like doing like your perfect workout that you do every day when you're at home, but about like not losing what you've gained. Up next is, just because you're on vacation, don't use that as like, let's go crazy and live our old lifestyle every single day, all day. Yeah, you're going to be more lax, but it's important to plan out when you're going to be laxed. A couple years ago when I went to Florida, I think it was Orlando, I knew the days that we were going to restaurants that I wanted to, experience the full restaurants. I didn't want a salad. So I would plan to eat those days, but on days that we went to like Disney, Universal, I knew that we would be up walking, so I knew food wasn't the priority. So I would plan to not cheat or go above my calorie limit those days, and it still wasn't like I was torturing myself, because it was about making smart decisions instead of just being a free-for-all. And then lastly, I think the key thing is to not be hard on yourself. At the end of the day, you don't vacation every day, all day. You vacation once or twice, maybe a year, where you go on long vacations. So if you do mess up, get off the wagon, don't be hard on yourself and then use that as like, a deterrent to continue that bad behavior when you get back home. Just jump right on. Usually like on weeks that I usually like am not paying attention or I mess up, it's usually like 10 pounds or so of damage, which is a lot, but it's, you can hop back on, and those are memories that you made, and like overall you're being healthy because you were dieting before and you're dieting after. So don't be too hard on yourself then. All right, you guys, thank you for tuning into today's video. Again, look out for part 2 of this video, where I talk about my trip to Miami and some places that you should check out if you happen to be going to Miami or Florida. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and tune into the DJ's Take too. We've been loving filming that with Donnie. I've been loving you guys' interaction in the comments with that, and I will see you next time.